It's alive! It's alive!
Roads? We're going, we don't need roads.
It's like lightning. It's like a surge of electricity and then it's gone.
All right. And we are back. Dude, what did I just heard something that used that freaking horn.
Really?
I can't remember
I need
what
to
it
do
was.
that. I need to sample like my own.
You do.
Like,
we need it. Yeah.
Like,
There you go. Just need that sound more, dude.
I love
Yeah.
that one.
Dude, I just seen a little mini MIDI controller. I was like, oh, and they come in like various colors.
Yeah.
It wasn't too bad. It was like
Ooh.
$80.
oh yeah, was it that Arturia one?
Yep.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, that one looks dope.
Yeah.
I was gonna get one, but I already have one that's a small one. So
Yeah, and this one's it's only a 25 key, so it's like
Yeah.
perfect for where like I mean I don't know play piano chords
Yeah.
anyway, so
Ah,
yeah, my next thing is I want to get like a 60 or like a 65 key, because like I feel very limited by the smaller one, because I know how to play chords on it, and I just
yeah,
Oh,
same.
yeah.
Wouldn't help me because
Anyways,
cool.
So I seen this video recently, and I sent you guys the link to the video, and I thought it was pretty interesting.
It was very
Yeah,
It was it's called Children of the Narco Zone, which
That was
is the narcos in Mexico. Apparently they have to. Well, okay, back to what we were discussing earlier. We're wondering if these kids literally need to wear masks all the time, which right now I'm also leaning towards that they do need to wear, because they were wearing luchador masks. They were just plain like
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 flesh tone.
flesh tone,
yes,
Yeah.
which was
very
creepy.
eerie.
Dude,
Yes,
so
Yeah.
creepy,
It was weird.
dude.
Because it
And-
was like a offset with like their bright blue.
Yep.
Their
So Nacho
sweaters.
Libre fucking
Yeah,
sweater
yeah,
color.
straight
Yep.
Nacho Libre.
It's so crazy. So it's a really creepy scene to watch. And even
Yeah.
the teachers wear the luchador mask too, the flesh colored mask.
Dude.
And I'm thinking that they do have to wear them because it's protection just from one another, so that they don't find out the identities of each
that
other.
makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, the teacher too included, because if they get mad at the teacher, like they were saying, she's came into run-ins, they can find her too easy if they can describe her,
Yeah.
or if they
Yeah.
know,
That's
family
crazy.
or whatever, dude. So
They
yeah,
gotta go to school like that.
they do. They have to go up covered with the luchador mask every day. And these kids are fucking psycho, man. They
Yep.
grow up wanting to be a fucking narco.
To them, like in the doc, it was like to them the narcos are superheroes.
Yeah, it's
That's
so
fucking
crazy.
crazy.
Yeah. It's crazy how like what you see like kind of like forms the opinion you have, you know?
Yeah.
Because obviously it's their parents that they see, you know?
Yeah.
Right,
And
yep.
so they think super highly of your parents. So
Yep, family too.
when you see that, you're like, oh, I want to be like them, you
Yeah.
know? And not only that, but like they see it's not just that, you know, what it's their family, but that what they're doing is like they have power, they have money.
Right.
So they view them as
They're
a superhero, you know?
idolized.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like they have bands that write music for them.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's
And
crazy.
yes, you're
Yeah.
right,
Really?
dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
the fucking the corridos, dude.
Did I
Yeah,
miss that
corridos. No, that's just down the rabbit hole. I know we were talking
Uh-huh.
about this right now, but I've like been like down that rabbit hole like
Yeah.
a
And it was
long
like
time ago.
once upon a time I wanted to be a narco.
No, it was all because of a fucking stupid video game. I went down the rabbit hole.
Oh, that's funny,
Yeah.
dude. I went
Yeah.
down a similar rabbit hole too with the music, and I hit the same wall too, man. It was this LA based band. I'll just really
Yep.
quick dive into it. LA based band that was fucking doing the narco corridos, and this guy was even saying it like kind of fucking like weird, because he was like, one day I would like to go to Mexico and really hang out with some real narcos. He's totally a poser, you know?
Yeah.
Oh.
But he's
You don't wanna
talking
be one of those
about
guys.
No.
talking about killing and selling drugs and doing this and that. So it was a real culture shock when he finally got to go down there and he got to perform for one of the major narco freaking leads or whatever,
Yeah.
dude. So it's a trip. That's a different story.
Yeah.
We'll tell
That's
it
crazy,
another
though.
day. It's in association with this narco shit though,
Yeah.
man, which is fucking deep, because these fucking kids are thugged out, man. Like she was saying, if she can't flunk them, because she risks her being fucking either killed, hurt, or abducted even.
Yeah. She was saying like if they're failing, that means she's failing. Like that means she has to figure out a way to get them to like understand
Learn.
her past
That's
or
a
whatever.
true teacher, man.
Yeah, but then like even her like in her talk in her interview, she seems super defeated because like
Yeah,
these
she
kids,
does.
there's like she even said like there's kids that are no hope.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
that
Yep.
she pretty much like she's just got to pass them,
Yep.
you know, so that she doesn't get hurt.
Horrible, dude.
We do a similar thing here in the U.S. It's just that they're not going to get hurt. They just
Yeah,
pass.
exactly. We just pass it.
Yeah, it's a
That's
trip,
how I got through the
dude.
school system.
Yep. No joke. That's I remember like I think it was like sophomore year or something. Like I'm like crap. Like I got to take another year of math or something like that. And then I went to the counselor, and then she just gave me some things saying like, oh well, you have enough credits from your combined things of
Yeah,
math.
yeah.
Like I hadn't actually passed a year.
Wow.
But like because I passed enough semesters, they put them together, and I was like,
She's like, we're giving you credits because you walked to school. Like, we're just those are PE.
good old
Those are gonna roll
loopholes.
over.
but I was like, dang, you know what sucks though? Because now like being older, you know, like we do our own budgets and stuff like that. Like it's
Yeah.
now I enjoy math more like than I did when I was younger because I like
Not me, bro.
You need it. You need it now.
Yeah.
You enjoy it because of that. Yeah. It
But,
helps, dude. Math does help.
It does help big time.
does, man.
Who would have thought you use
Yeah.
numbers?
God damn it. But it was interesting, man. It's so creepy though. That video alone is so creepy, man.
Dude, like, what do you think? Like, how did they? Because I was thinking, like, what made them like create a school for the narco kids? Like, wouldn't you think that they would just have like private tutors? Like, why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they have private tutors?
Yeah, that's interesting.
And it's like
Social skills.
social skills
Maybe.
with the other masked kids.
Yeah.
Dude,
You're gonna kill this kid one day.
that's another crazy thing to think about.
Oh
You know?
snap! You're right.
Yeah, because they're rivals pretty much. They
Yeah.
end up trying to gain power and kill one another. But like the only, I don't know, man. The only thing I could think of is like it's not even. I don't even think like the government is making the school for them. It's probably the narcos that are saying, "I want my kid to be educated." And
Right.
So we're gonna build this school and hire some teachers to teach,
You know what though?
but also threaten them.
if you
That's
think,
fucked up.
Yep.
because if you heard the idea that like the government, especially in like Mexico, is like very corrupt, like they could still be in cahoots with like
Yeah.
the federal government or to have
Oh,
like
yeah, for sure.
have a public
Course.
school this way.
Yeah,
You know,
that's like so fucking corrupt there, man.
dude.
But
But
they're completely fucking fueled by the the system. That's what helps them. That's why they still thrive, dude.
yeah,
Yeah,
You
because
hear
that's
about-
just no joke.
you hear about that all the time. The idea like where like there's been like police chiefs or that come in like, oh well, we're gonna clean this up, and then
Yeah,
they're like, dusted by the other cops
Yeah.
or something like that.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, I have a cousin that was in it, and they ended up abducting his wife and killing the whole family.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, because he didn't. He. I don't know how much to get into it, but he didn't come back with what he was supposed to.
We can't talk about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
These are the things we don't speak of.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty much it's freaking crazy, dude.
Fuck, that's so crazy, man.
Dude, back to the idea. I was thinking, you know how you're saying like, oh, like they're growing up with these kids, but they may end up like killing them one day.
Yeah.
What if that was like, I was thinking like a movie because we were just talking about like skits and stuff like that before this, but like that was a turning point. Like they've never seen the face, but like one of the kids is about to go up to one of the other kids and he's like gonna kill him, and then like he hears a voice and he knows, he's like, oh, that's my schoolyard friend
Alejandro,
Alejandro.
Chincho.
is this you? No, is this you?
The way that she was describing like the story of that 5-year-old kid.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no.
That like so the story was like he was gonna stab another student.
Right.
Yeah, and so she broke it up, and pretty much the kid said, she asked the kid, why are you doing this? He's all, because I wanted to.
Like
and
no remorse.
no remorse.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's just like
That's just
ingrained in their culture and their brain that and she asked, what do you want to be when you grow up? Pretty much, I want to be a narco. I want to be like my parents.
Yep.
And then that story continues, and she's like he threatened me like with like getting his father
Yep.
into there to
to come kill her.
but she had some balls.
Yeah.
Her
She did.
response.
She did, dude.
She's like, well, tell him,
You
he
know
knows
where I
to
work,
You know
yeah.
where I work. You know what hours I work. You know where to
Yep.
find me. I'll be outside.
Yep. She's a bad
Yeah.
bitch. That's sick, man. Yeah, because that's dangerous right there,
Yeah, these
dude. For
narcos,
sure.
they're crazy.
They are,
The good old-
dude.
The cartel. What is it? The Colombian necktie. You heard of that?
What?
I have heard of the Colombian necktie.
I have not
Yeah,
heard of
I'll describe it for you. But they cut your throat and pull your tongue out your.
Oh,
your throat.
They turn you to Venom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
exactly.
much,
That's
dude.
how
It's
he was
crazy.
created. Colombian necktie.
Oh damn, that's his other nickname.
But it's a trip too because you got the older kid that was interviewed as well, dude.
Yeah.
And he was talking about. I think one of the most impactful things that they asked him was, "Who are the army for the narcos?"
Yeah.
And he's all the youth.
Yeah.
And he said it all like fucking, so sadly as
Yeah.
he fucking delivers that fucking perfect. He's like the youth, and that's like the truth, man. They even like here in America too, like the gangs are ran by the young people, man. They do all the dirt because that's why they have like the kids do it before they're 18 because they know like legally
juveniles.
you get tried as a juvenile, so that's why they have you do all the fucking hardcore dirt when you're young, man. They try to they brainwash these people to do all this fucking dirt and this bad shit, and it's really for nothing, dude.
Really?
There is no glory in this bullshit, dude. There's no glory in fucking gang life or anything like killing and all that bullshit, man.
99% of those kids aren't going to get to the point of a cartel like how they think,
At all. The leader positions, you'll fucking die before you
Yep.
fucking get there, man.
Yeah.
That's like a statistic. And then like the actual statistic that they showed at the end of the little short film or whatever it was between 2006 and 2015, there was 11,000 youth-related deaths.
Oh yeah.
Dude. Oh, shit.
That was
Yeah, I
a
that were
remember
crazy stat.
narco-related, not just fucking Mexico,
Yeah.
fucking, but
Narco-related.
narco-related deaths, dude. Like that's a fucking trip.
Dude. Wait, who did this piece? Was it Vice or was it New York Times?
New York
New York
Times.
Times, yeah.
That's what I was like. I thought it was Vice piece, and then I saw it was New York Times. I was like, damn. I was like,
Yeah, dude, I subscribed, man, because I seen that and I was like, yo, this is a good fucking little film right here, dude. And then like, the content, the by the way, the director is Eduardo González. I don't know if that's worth saying, but
he
I
did a
thought
good job.
It was a really
Yes.
fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
I
the
loved
shots
it.
on it were super cinematic,
Dude,
Like,
did you see the Oh, well, obviously you've seen it, but I'm gonna point out the fucking the long shot, the open frame where it's like the kid in the middle of like the basketball court area.
Yeah. Yes.
He's the only one standing out there, but he's got the fucking mascot. It's dude, it's eerie.
it was funny because I watched it. I was like, damn. I was like, wait a minute, did they put him there? Like,
Yeah, it's totally staged, but
it's totally
it's a
staged,
trip.
But it looks so cool.
It does, dude. And then like the close-ups of the kids like laying against
Oh
the,
yeah,
the
some
railing.
of those kids had some fucking mean mugs
dude,
on.
mean mugging,
You can
dude.
see their
They look
eyes.
sinister, soon to be killers.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's a trip, man. But yeah, it's glorified there. That's the
That's the
reason
thing,
why they
yeah.
they want to do that. They don't know anything else, man.
I wonder if it is there is a trend or like a psychological thing here, because if you look at like other militia armies, they all do this to kids.
Mhm.
Like you look at Africa, like a lot of the African armies, they all have kid militias.
Yeah.
And like even in the Middle East and things like that, like they want to radicalize these kids or people as young as they can.
Absolutely.
I wonder if it's a thought that like we need to brainwash them.
Pretty
Almost
much,
in
yeah.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, they're not
able-bodied.
stupid. The adults in there.